Now, it's just not acceptable, dear. No, I found the fridge door open and amongst other things... Oh, it's the poppets. Oh, hello, my little poppets, and welcome to story time. Well, as usual, I'm having to be a little bit cross with Stinky, my little poppets. I just nipped out for 10 minutes. I had to go to the supermarket because I was out of milk and some other bits and pieces. And as they say, I forget that saying now, something about mice and cats. When the cats are away, the mice will play. And you know what? I found an empty cookie box, completely empty. What's in there? A tiny little bit of cookie, a little bit of biscuit there. Look at that, that's all that's left. I found the fridge door open. I found the computer on, the PlayStation on, and Stinky. You can't leave the computer running like that, dear. No, you can't. I don't care that you want to do a million things at once. It's just not right, dear. You must turn things off when you finish playing with them. Oh, yes, you're pulling that face. But it looks like time out for you already, and I'm very cross. You've eaten all the cookies, you've left things on, and I'm not happy about it. I don't like that. No, I don't like that at all. Yes, well, I think you should go and have some time out. Yes, no, I'm not happy with you at all. You can think about what you've done, and you know what? If you don't start behaving yourself, I'll have to take you with me all the time. I can't trust you to be at home. Now, I'm very cross, my little poppers. Well, speaking of such things, today's story is called When Martha's Away. Look at that. When Martha's away. Yes, when Martha's away. I wonder what happens when Martha's away. And as you can see, there's a lovely puss on top of the cake there. And it does look like she has a ball of wool there. And she's making a dreadful mess with that wool. Someone's going to have to clean that up as well. When Martha's away. When Mrs. Wiffle Waffle's away, what does Stinky get up to? Lots and lots of things. Oh dear, dearie me. And here we go, my little poppets. When you go off to school, you think I just sleep all day. Well, boy, have I got news for you. Well, there's Martha there, the lovely ginger puss. Look at that. And she's saying that when the little girl's away, she gets up to lots of things. I wonder what she gets up to. I have my own newspaper delivered to keep myself up to date with the goings-on in the cat world. I keep myself fit to make sure that the dog next door can't catch me. But what a busy pusskins Martha is. Look at that. Working out with weights. Look at that. Reading the paper. Well, she certainly is a very busy cat. At 10 o'clock, I set up my easel and paints, and Gladys from number 34 pops round to pose for me. And painting as well. Look at that. Painting a portrait of Gladys from next door, number 34. Look at that. What a busy cat she is. I just hope she cleans up the mess. I cook myself a spot of lunch. My favourite is a nice bit of salmon washed down with a cool saucer of milk. I like to watch the cartoons while I have my lunch. Well, Stinky likes to watch cartoons. He's got a couple of favourites, I know that. He loves cartoons, and that's all right to watch some cartoons. But I suppose you shouldn't leave everything running like the television as well, Stinky, as well as computers. I phoned my cousin Albert in Skegness for a chat. Well, now Martha is busy chatting away on the phone. Look at that. I hope it's not too long, that phone call that she's making. She does seem to be getting up to an awful lot of things. Sometimes in the afternoon, Flash Harry knocks on the door with his suitcase full of goodies. I have a little nap and wow, do I have some good dreams. Well, there's Flash Harry, and he has a suitcase there full of things that he's showing Martha. Look at that. Lots of things in there. What does he have? He has some smart belts and a pair of sunglasses and some collars, I think. I listen to the radio. I like the gardening programs that tell me all about the plants and flowers in our garden. Then I go upstairs to get changed for my afternoon performance. Well, there's Martha there, chilling with a very smart pair of headphones, listening to the gardening programs on the TV. And also looking very, very smart there. Cats come from far and near to hear me play. They are very generous with their applause, and I usually do a couple of encores. Look at that. Playing the piano as well. I didn't know that cats could play the piano, I have to say. I play with your toys. Audrey from across the road calls round, and quite often to play doctors and nurses. And there's the two cats there playing doctors and nurses, and they've got some sort of medical suitcase there with all sorts of things happening. Look at that. If there's any time to spare, I take the car for a quick spin around your room. And now a race car driver. Look at that. Look at that there. Speeding around the bedroom when Martha's away. When I hear the garden gate, I dash downstairs to the sofa and pretend to be in the land of Nod. Then you rush into the room and kiss me hello, thinking I have been asleep all day. And there's Puskins there, pretending that he's been asleep while Martha's away. Look at that. Although we know all the things that he's been up to. Well, now you know. Oh, the secret's out. All the things that the puss gets up to when Martha's away. Look at that. The end. And that was called When Martha's Away. A delightful book, I think, about a very, very cheeky cat and all the things that he gets up to. Like Stinky, can you believe that, my poppets? The computer left on, the PlayStation left on, all the biscuits are gone, the fridge door left open. I'm going to have to go back to the shop. You've made a dreadful mess in there, Stinky. A terrible mess. I hope you're not going to do that again. Well, have you thought about what you've been doing, dear? What's that? You're very sorry. Yes, well, I'm glad that you're very sorry about it, but that's a terrible mess to leave for me to have to clean up. And you know what? I'm going to have to buy some more biscuits now, because when I want to have one with my cup of tea, there's none left. You are a cheeky boy, and I know you love bickies, but the whole box, Stinky, that's an awful lot, I have to say. Yes, that face. Well, my little poppets, we have come to the end of story time, I'm afraid. Perhaps you could make a story time cake with a very cheeky Puskins on top with a ball of wool, or perhaps you could read a story about a cat. Don't eat too many cookies. Remember to clean up your mess for poor mum and dad. And as always, take care, and until next time, bye.